Hello, children. How are you all? Hope you are all fine and fit. Children, you must have seen gorillas, apes, hairy all over, thick hair all over their body. And children, even we humans have hair all over our body except palms, soles, and lips. Do you know why we have no hairs on our palms? There must be a scientific reason behind it. But today, I, Kahaniwali Nani, have come to tell you an interesting and a very wonderful, funny story about this. This story is Birbal and Hair Over Palms. Children, if you want to hear more such interesting stories, subscribe to my YouTube channel of Kahaniwali Nani and do press the bell icon to keep receiving notifications of new stories. If you like the story, click on the like icon. And yes, you can share the story with your friend by clicking on the share icon. And now the story Birbal and Hair Over Palms. Children, this is a story about Akbar and Birbal. Children, do you know that in Akbar's court, 9 courtiers, they were very talented, and because of their talent, they were called 9 jewels, that is Navratna. And Birbal was one of them. Birbal was very wise, very witty and intelligent, and he had a very good sense of humor. And it was because of these qualities that Birbal was Akbar's favorite courtier. Any question, any problem, any solution, Birbal always had an answer to it. And because of this, Akbar would frequently reward Birbal and other courtiers. They were always jealous about Birbal. Now one day it was spring season. The weather was very pleasant, neither hot nor cold. Akbar was taking a walk along with his courtiers. It was evening time and he was in a very merry mood. He wanted to have some fun. And one thing he always wanted to outwit people. So, while walking, what happened? Akbar looked at his palms and what did he notice? He noticed that there was no hair on his palm. Children, do you have hair on your palms? No, no. Similarly, Akbar was finding it very strange. He said, "How strange it is, see, I have hair all over my body, but not on my palms. Why? Why there are no hair on my palms? Can anybody tell me the answer?" He looked towards his courtiers for an answer. The courtiers, they were surprised at this question. They started thinking about it, but they found no answer. One of the courtiers, Todarmal, said, "Japana, it is nature's way. God has made us like this. There are no hairs on our palm, means there are no hairs. There is no answer to this." Akbar was not satisfied with the answer. He looked at the others, all were quiet. And then Akbar looked at Birbal. "Birbal, what's the matter today? Where is your sense of humor, your intelligence, your wit? Your Hajir Jawabi. You always have a prompt answer ready, no matter what the question is. But today, what happened? You have no answer to this?" Seeing this and hearing what Akbar said, all the courtiers became happy. They began thinking, "Oh, Birbal is thinking himself very smart, but today he also doesn't have an answer." On the other hand, hearing this, a smile appeared on Birbal's face and he said, "Maharaj, this is a very simple question and a very simple answer to this. Jahapana, you are very generous, very kind hearted. Every day you give alms, you help the poor and the needy, and you also reward me very often with both your hands. Now, when you reward with both your hands, your palms get rubbed, and in doing so, no hair grows on your hair. So simple." Akbar heard this, he felt happy. when Birbal praised his kind-heartedness and said, "Very good, very apt answer, Birbal." Now they all moved a little further when Akbar stopped and said again, "Birbal, I perfectly agree to your answer as to why I don't have on my palms. Yes, it is true that I give alms rewards every day, but yet I see that there are no hair on your palms also. You don't do this every day. You don't give alms every day or rewards to others. Then why you don't have any hair on your palms? Can you explain?" Hearing this, the courtiers thought, this time Birbal cannot answer. But we all know Birbal was very intelligent, very clever. He at once said, "Huzur, yes, I don't have any hair on my palm. But you see, I get rewards and gifts from you nearly every day, very often. And while taking those gifts in my hands, my palms get rubbed, and so, obviously, no hair on my palms." Akbar nodded his head, and then he thought, I should give a very difficult answer. Birbal, I have to outwit Birbal today to make him speechless. And he said, "Okay, Birbal, fine. You get rewards and gifts frequently, so your palms get rubbed, and so there is no hair on your palm. But I noticed there are no hair in other courtiers' palms. What have you to say about this? They don't get gifts every day, nor do they give alms every day. Now, children, if you were in Birbal's place, do you have an answer to this?" No, I don't think so. Even I don't have an answer. The courtiers heard this and thought, wow, today Badshah has caught Birbal in his trap. Now Birbal has no answer to this difficult question. They were all jealous of Birbal, and so they were rejoicing in their mind that today Birbal will be defeated by a Badshah. But children, do you think Akbar will outwit Birbal? Will Birbal be able to answer this question? What do you think? Now Birbal understood that King Akbar was trying to test him to make fun of his wit. But he was not ready to accept defeat. He was no ordinary person. He was very clever, very humorous, and intelligent. He was the one not to be easily defeated and the one not to easily give up. He looked at everyone, trying to read their faces, their thoughts, and then he smiled and said, "Jahapana, this is a very simple question. See, you are pleased with me, my wit, my intelligence every day. Everyone feels that I am your favorite courtier, and yes, I am. And I always receive rewards from you for my advices, for my solutions, for my judgments that I give. All the courtiers feel sad about it and they are disappointed. They are jealous of me. And disappointment and in disappointment, what does one do? Yes, that is what the courtiers do. They rub their palms in jealousy and disappointment. And when they frequently rub their palms, what happens? No hair grows on their palms. Hearing this, Akbar and all the other courtiers looked in amazement. Akbar thought this Birbal is very, very smart and witty. I cannot outwit him, so there is no point in arguing with him, testing his intelligence. He is really very intelligent, very wise, and very good sense of humor. He patted Birbal on his back and said, "Wow, Birbal, what a brilliant answer! You have made us all speechless. Really, you are a gem, a jewel. No one in this world can match your wisdom and wit. You certainly deserve a handsome reward from me. Wah, Birbal, wah." Akbar laughed loudly while what the other courtiers did, they had their head down in shame. So children saw how humorous, how witty and how clever Birbal was. And yes, was not this a lovely humorous story? Birbal and hair on palms. We'll meet you again next week with another story. Till then, goodbye. Take care.